Good morning, Mavericks. I'm Audrey Paternoster.
And I'm Bruce Demos. Welcome to your special Monday edition of Mav News.
Today, we're going to have our SGA candidates present their speeches so you know just who to vote for later this week.
Now on to our first candidate, Matthias Bernardini. Break a leg, candidates.
Well, what's up, Mavs? My name is Matthias Bernardini, and I'm running for the Executive Sergeant-at-Arms position. I'm not going to be up here and just bore you with all the details of what I'm going to promise and do to you, but I'm just going to tell you what I have done. What I have done previously as Sergeant-at-Arms is I've been able to help the junior class, the class of 2020, win our hallway decoration contest for homecoming week 3 years in a row. Well, that's going to be enough of me boasting about myself because I'm just going to read a little bit of my favorite book. It's a great novel. It's called 10 Apples on Top by Dr. Seuss. So basically, in the book, you have the three main characters, the lion, the dog, and the tiger, all trying to put 10 apples on top. And I really love this book. This book is so amazing. And as they put 10 apples on top, you see seagulls and bears trying to take the 10 apples off of their head. How dare they? But in the end, which is a crazy twist and turn, they run into a big apple cart and there's a huge, huge crash. But after the crash, there happens to have 10 apples on everybody's head. And this is basically, just what I want to happen for everybody here. I want everybody to have 10 apples on their head without them falling. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Emily Mims. I'm running for Sergeant-at-Arms. I don't know how to make you immediately want to vote for me, so whatever it is, please tell me. Honestly, I really like doing SGA, and I'm pretty committed. If you saw sophomores screaming at other sophomores during homecoming, it was probably me. This is pretty rambly, but I just want to say that my goal is to just make sure homecoming isn't bad. We all love homecoming, and well, it's just a fun time, and so honestly, I just want to make sure it stays fun. Also, we all know Mr. Mav was a fun event. I'd like to have more of those. Also, finding Miss Lovett is an impossible goal, and I'd really like to make that more accessible. So to those of you who aren't listening anymore, please listen. Those of you who are listening, hi, Emily Mims, please vote for me. To those of you who aren't, your subconscious now knows to vote for Emily Mims. Thank you.
Hello, Mavs. My name is Nicolas Kapp, and I'm running for Executive Treasurer. You're hearing a lot of speeches today, so I'm going to make mine quick. Many of you know me from a class, a club, or a retreat, or a team. You know the dedication and the energy I will put into this role. If you vote for me, I promise I will work hard. For those of you that don't know me, I'm a reliable worker who gets his stuff done. I've been in leadership positions before as an Antioch leader, so I'm good at dealing with responsibilities. I'm also involved in a lot of sports here at McCarthy, so I'm good at working with others. I'm great at handling money, so you can put your trust in me. You won't regret voting for me, and I'm always open for any suggestions you have. It's time for a change, Mavs. So vote Kapp for your next Executive Treasurer. Thank you.
Hi, good morning. My name is Sabrina Fernandez, and I'm running for Executive Treasurer. As your treasurer, I'll be responsible for collecting funds, keeping records of our spendings, providing financial statements, and many other duties. This is a position I believe I'm qualified for. As a member of the school swimming and JV soccer team this year, I know where hard work and dedication can pay off. Some of my best qualities are that I'm kind, honest, friendly, responsible, a hard worker, and I don't give up. And with your help, I can become your class treasurer. I have learned and strongly believed that setting your mind to something will help you accomplish any goal, and I have set my mind to being your treasurer. Together, with our elected officials, guidance from our sponsors, and input from the student body, we will work hard together to get the most out of our collective experience. This doesn't happen automatically and will take hard work and dedication. These things can only happen if you do your part and vote me, Sabrina Fernandez, your next executive treasurer.
Good morning, Mavericks. My name is Miguel Pichardo, but many of you may know me as Chico, and I want to be your executive treasurer. I've been in SGA for 3 years now, so I have been around the block a few times. But at the end of the day, I'm just like all of you. You know, I go to 6 classes every day, and I play Clash of Clans every second I can. I do all of my faith projects at the last possible second. And at lunch, I just try to get the basket with the most fries. But the real reason I'm speaking to you now is to explain why you should vote for me. In my experience in SGA, the class of 2020 has won first place on the homecoming hallways 3 years in a row. The only thing that's different this time is that I'm representing the whole school, which means I'll ensure that even the underclassmen get a good theme for homecoming and Mav games. Now you may be asking what the purpose of a treasurer is, and my answer for you is, I can't exactly tell you, but I'm pretty good at it. But I will give you my full guarantee that I will make the right decision every time, but on the off chance that I don't, I'll just guess the right one. It always works on my test. As a matter of fact, I'll just make it easy for you so you won't even have to guess when it comes time to vote. Just choose Miguel Pichardo for executive treasurer. Let's get this money.
Hey guys, my name is Jake Ribeiro and I'm running for executive treasurer. And I know what all of you are probably thinking, and I'm just gonna go ahead and clear it up. Yes, I'm the kid that dressed like Jake from State Farm during homecoming. So I'm gonna be honest, the only real reason that I'm running for treasurer is so that we could bring khakis back to McCarthy. Ha ha ha. No, just kidding, we're not. Well, so like I said, anyways, my name is Jake Ribeiro and I'm running for executive treasurer. Most of you have probably heard me announcing sports games at this school, so you'll always know that you have a real voice speaking for you. As treasurer, my job is to maximize the amount of activities and opportunities for our school without breaking the bank. I know, business 101. Starting off with the option of having lunch outside. There are so many of you that have requested to have this option, and finally, you have someone that could speak for you. Another perk to having me as treasurer is that I have the opportunity to lower costs for homecoming and prom by having fundraising opportunities for our entire school to benefit from, aka more money in your wallet. So thank you guys for being so supportive, and I hope I could count on your vote for the best year ever. Remember, vote for Jake, it just makes sense.
Hey everyone, my name is Jaquith, and I'm on NBC again, so I know what you're thinking, but Mav on the Mic has not been renewed. But I am here to tell you that I'll be running for your executive secretary for next year. A secretary's most important job is keeping accurate records of all of our meetings. As someone who takes the hardest classes I can, you can be sure that you're voting for someone who can take effective notes and be dedicated to the group no matter what the task at hand. As someone who was president of my class last year, you can be sure that you're voting for someone who's experienced and knows exactly what this job entitles. And finally, as a current sophomore, you can be sure that I will represent everyone, not just the upper class. So don't forget to vote Jason Jaquith for your executive secretary for the class of for the 2019-2020 school year.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Danielle Leonard, and I'm running for Executive Secretary. This year, I've had the incredible opportunity of being the junior class representative. This position has taught me so much about this school and the amazing students who lead it. I've seen and participated in the hard work and dedication that it takes to be in student government. Help me continue to work hard and dedicate all my time and energy into making the 2019-2020 school year the best one yet for every single student at AMHS. I want to work closely with each grade's class officers so that every grade has the opportunity to shine and leave their mark. I have a lot of ideas on how to improve student life and am very qualified for the job. I'm passionate, hardworking, and optimistic. Like my favorite rapper Fetty Wap once said, "Don't let nobody tell you that you can't do it. Love what you do until you don't love it no more. Nothing's impossible." Thanks, guys. Remember next Monday to vote Danielle Leonard for Executive Secretary.
Hey guys, my name is Nick Anon. Vote me to be your executive historian so we can make the school year better. Let's make history.
Hello there, my name is Francisco Carreras. Now, many of you don't know me, and I could probably give a standard SGA speech about how great I am and why you should vote for me, but I'll argue that this is not about us. This is not about me, this is about us, the students of Archbishop McCarthy. We have 4 years. We come in as clueless freshmen wondering where the 300s are, to seniors getting to hold our own diploma. Every day, we look forward to the end of the period, to the weekend, and to winter, spring, and summer break. But what about the time in between? Let me present you an analogy. This dollar represents 1 day of school. Now, let's say I do absolutely nothing with it and rip it. Now, it's just $1. It's not really worth much. Now, what if it's $10, $20, $100? Every day, for 4 years, we would waste if we just spend it all looking forward to the end. So why not make the most of the time we have? As your vice president, I will create a petition system to allow students like you to rally for changes, such as additions to the lunch menu, quarterly party fundraisers, and other changes to make these 4 years the best we can make them. Now, what qualifies me to be your voice? As the co-president of the inaugural chapter of the International Robotics Honor Society, I could say that I made some great changes in the past few months, such as creating a website, social media outreach, the video promotions, and our extension to other schools and their programs. So I am capable of being your voice to incite such changes in the school. So why not make the most of the time we have? Why not leave the school better than how we found it? Why not make every day into something beautiful? Vote Francisco Carreras for Executive Vice President. Thank you.
Good morning, Mavericks. My name's Isabella Jackson, and I've been part of student government since freshman year, and now I'm running to be your executive vice president. As my famous ancestor Michael Jackson once said, "When they say the sky's the limit, to me that's really true." As executive vice president, I want to give each class their chance to shoot for the stars, to have each class be able to vote for their homecoming shirt color and design. Every year, students complain about decisions made by their class SGA. I want to make a course on Canvas where each class office will make quizzes for students to vote on ideas brought up after each meeting. If you're going to pay $50 for a Mav Games or homecoming shirt, it better be one you like. Through this course, students will also get an opportunity to send ideas for each class, as well as opportunities to participate on student government functions. The 2019-2020 school year will be the best school year. Juniors, it will be our last, so let's make it one filled with change. If you vote for me, I will fight for coffee in the cafeteria for all you fellow coffee addicts, fun homecoming themes, and pep rallies people are actually excited to go to. So vote Isabella Jackson on April 15th to be your student council vice president.
My name is Claudia Morales, and I want to be your executive vice president. So, for the past 3 years, I've gained so much experience in SGA. I've worked hard on the homecoming hallway every year, made Step Up Day a fun experience, and fundraised for the class of 2020. As your executive vice president, I will put in the time and the work to not only make sure all of your voices is heard, but that this next year is the best one yet. So, as many of you know, Shaquille O'Neal, also known as Shaq, has endorsed my campaign. So if he approves of me, so should you. As Executive VP, some of my main goals are to make this homecoming week one of the best and one to remember, the homecoming dance a fun and exciting night, and also to introduce new ideas that would benefit all Mavericks, from the incoming freshmen to the incoming seniors. With my years of experience, my will to represent you all, and my ability to work hard, I am 100% the best candidate for the job. Your voice is my voice. So don't forget, vote for me, Claudia Morales, for Executive Vice President, and I'll make sure this year pops. Wait, hold on. Yay.
Good morning, McCarthy. I know it's early in the morning and you're probably too tired to listen, but that's okay. I understand, so I'll make this quick. The president should be someone who best represents the entire student body and is approachable to everyone. I think I'm most qualified to become president because of my involvement over the last 3 years in various school programs such as football, soccer, and the Excelsior program. I'm not unfamiliar to long nights of homework and tough practices, so I will not be thrown off by the big workload that comes with being president. As I promised, I'd keep it short and sweet, and remember, vote for Dig for executive president.
Good morning, Mavericks. My name is Alexandra McNamee, but many of you may know me as Alexandra Mac and Cheese or Big Mac. And I'm here today running for your executive board president. I am so sorry. I stand before you today as not only a candidate, but as an advocate and a friend. So what does that really mean? It means I represent and reflect what matters to you, to our student body as a whole. And I will make your opinions, goals, and wants a chance to be heard and followed through. It also means I am committed to being open and honest with each and every single one of you. I will let you know the challenges we face in the way, and we work to tackle them. As your executive board president, know I am dedicated to each and every single one of you. That means I'm not here to just represent one class, but we'll work closely with the rest of the board to ensure we are listening to all of you, seniors, juniors, freshmen, sophomores. Some of you may be thinking, what makes her qualified, and why should I consider her? Quite simply, I've proven a track record of getting things done. I was my freshman year vice president. I do literally everything from link crew and peer min to weightlifting and flag football, pause for a cause and Mav News. And did I forget to mention that I'm your school mascot? I love this school, the people who represent it. The building is not what makes Archbishop McCarthy Archbishop McCarthy. It is every single one of you who are the spirit of it. There are so many things that I have thought of doing and that I've heard you all talk about, and I wonder why somebody didn't do something about it. Then I realized that I am your someone. I am here to listen to you and work on things that you want. Being president doesn't mean that I am above you. It just means that I am a part of you. I am your voice. I'm here to speak up when we want change or when you feel you can't do it yourself. Alone, I could accomplish something, but together, we could accomplish great things. The future depends on our ability to work together through cooperation and teamwork. I will always lead with your best interests in mind, and I will welcome all of your ideas to make our school better. I know that voting requires trust, and if I don't have yours already, I'll work every single day to earn it. Thank you for your time, and remember to vote Alexandra McNamee for your executive board president. Let us make this journey the best journey we can have.
Good morning. My name is Roman Turia, and I am running for your executive president. I'm here to tell you that experience matters. For the last 3 years, I have been in student government, and for 2 of those years, I have been class president. With my leadership, we have won the homecoming hallway contest 3 years in a row. My goal as executive president is to make homecoming better than ever. Luckily, I have many ideas for the homecoming theme and making homecoming week more fun. Also, it's a priority of mine to make sure that all grades have the knowledge needed to make sure their hallways are the best it can be. Experience matters. In the last 3 years, I have learned how student government works. I have learned the ins and outs of working with administration and getting things done. Experience matters. Finally, the role of executive president is to represent the entire school and make everyone's voices heard. I would like to make the student government meetings an open forum where students can present ideas on how to make the school better. With all my experience for the last 3 years, my goal is to make next year better than ever for the entire school. Thank you, and don't forget to vote Roman Turia for your executive president. And of course, let's get this bread.
Hello, my name is Timothy Ruggiero. You might recognize me from a certain viral Twitter video from a couple months ago, but that's not why I'm here today. Today, I'm here to run for SGA Executive President. Just last week, I partook in the AMHS Transfiguration Retreat, and while it was a wonderful experience, I came away with one very important experience. I learned the value of unity and being there for one another. I believe that this core belief should be brought back here to AMHS. AMHS is in dire need of a president that can be a bridge between faculty and the voice of the people. You see, I have a dream that one day this school can and will be unified as one, striving to create an environment that's good for both our peers today and students of the future. My goal, in partnership with the Student Union Party, is to put power and justice back where they belong, in the hands of the people. Just like how I'll fight to finally fill the soap dispensers in the bathroom, I will fight to fill each and every heart in this school with Maverick pride. No longer will crying voices go unheard. No longer will the voices of our peers be silenced. Together, I know that you and I can make this place great. I know that you and I can achieve this dream and truly make McCarthy a place of unity for all. My name is Timothy Ruggiero. Vote for me for SGA Executive President.